Hello, my name is Evvy Fanning, and this year I'm teaching 10th and 11th graders. I have been teaching here for 20 years because I started when I was 7. And I've taught every grade and every level. I also hold a bunch of degrees in various humanities and through the roof APPR scores. But much more importantly, I have my own personal children. So I see the madness from both sides, and I just want to let you know that I understand. With my own children, I've decided that anything that adds to the anxiety and the commotion, we're not doing it. That's what makes the most sense to me, and that's what I would recommend to you. If I give assignments that panic and paralyze your kids, please don't do them. Nobody's learning anything at that level of anxiety, and I'm not interested in contributing to the madness. So that's first of all. I can help with any assignment that falls through the cracks or doesn't get finished on time, gets buried beneath other things. Again, there's too much going on, and I get that. I also have too much going on. I do ask that your kids read. If they're caught up on the reading, then we can do the rest of the stuff in class. If they haven't read, then class makes no sense, and then I'm just wasting their time. I'm wholeheartedly against that. Your kids should be reading every day. It doesn't have to be for a long time. I make my kids do about 20 minutes. That's approximately the limit of sustained attention most of us have. When it comes to reading and writing, quantity translates into quality. It's like learning to walk. All the instruction and the tutoring in the world is not going to get you walking. You just have to keep doing it. And that's the only thing that's going to make you better at it. Reading and writing are like that. The best thing I'm going to do for your kids this year is give them the time and space to practice walking. Reading books and putting pen to paper is the most efficient use of our time. And I won't espouse to you the virtues of reading literature because you all look like avid readers. In terms of practical application, time spent on sustained independent reading is the best predictor of vocabulary, comprehension, and writing fluency. In 38 out of 41 studies, students who spent time reading performed better on comprehension tests than those who received instruction. By the way, they need to be reading real physical books on paper. There are some cool studies coming out of, I think it's Vanderbilt, but they're legit and point unequivocally to the fact that as far as your brain is concerned, reading on paper is a process almost unrelated to reading on a screen. So your kids have told me that they have a paper book at home and they are reading it at least every Wednesday. Wednesdays are English lab. We apply the skills that we develop in class. They should be doing at least 20 minutes of reading and at least 2 pages of writing. Again, handwriting, not typing, lights up a totally different part of the brain. Wednesdays are also the day when I don't teach any students live, so I'm available online for one-on-one support if and when your kids need some help with something or need to catch up on something, have questions. I am pretty good at responding to emails and Teams, and so reach out to me, and I've invited the kids to reach out to me whenever they need it. Wednesdays, it can be a live one-on-one kind of meeting where we can go over writing, clarify things, do some practice stuff, because it's not as easy to do that with a 6-foot restriction in person. My goal for your kids is to walk out of class having come to see something that they hadn't considered before. At the very, very fundamental level, I want every one of my students to have something to say and to know how to say it. So that's where we're going to head. But I've got promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep.